I'm interested. Motors and Meats here. Thanks for watching another episode. I'm with Mark today, and we're talking about his 997.1 Carrera 4S, but it's not just a basic Carrera 4S. It has a supercharger, a VF supercharger, and he's done a ton of other things with it. And I just want to share this car with you guys. Mark was kind enough to do this. We're here in the Smoky Mountains doing a drive.
What? Chris just video bombed. Chris just video bombed, and we have a bear. Actually, we have three bears.
That's
have
right.
the three bears.
The three bears. We've been chased by bears. We've been trying not to be eaten by bears. Anyway, this car it's super cool. How long have you had the car, Mark?
A little over 2 years now.
And you wanted a yellow car specifically.
Yes.
And the supercharger didn't really weigh into your decision to get the car, more or less, or did it?
No, it didn't. And that was a side benefit. The supercharger and the numeric shifter were in there. Those are about the only two things that I haven't upgraded, that were upgraded when I got the car.
Why don't we grab the camera and we can just walk around and you can just show us all the things about it, and then we'll get some driving shots later.
Sounds good. The engine bay is a little tight, a little tighter than normal.
So looking at this, I can tell that we're missing the regular air box. Regular air box would be sitting right here, and your oil filler pipe would be resting inside of that. So that piece is gone. And what's been replaced here, you've got this air intake, and then this piece is new. There's some piping right here that comes along. All of this is new, and then that, I suppose, is the actual supercharger.
Yeah, this piece here.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so I haven't had it on a dyno. I just know what they have posted, but with the supercharger, they post that it's just a hair over 500 horsepower. I would say that it's very linear. I have driven a turbo before. It doesn't have the kind of the throw you back in your seat feel that the turbo does, but it also doesn't have any lag at all. I mean, in fact, it's imperceptible. It's essentially like it's naturally aspirated.
What was the horsepower before the supercharger?
So there's a huge bump, because prior to the supercharger, we're talking about 355 horsepower.
Holy cow. So you're up a lot. 150 horsepower bump.
And I could definitely tell when driving with a lot, more current, superior cars, I am able to at least keep up with the majority of them. So you certainly can tell.
We'll get some driving impressions of it later. I'll ride with you at some point here, and then we'll get some GoPro shots and see what the sound is like and all of that. But you've done a lot of other things with the car,
yes.
So let's talk about what those things are.
Okay.
What's up first?
Well, I guess the interior would probably be the first place to start. So the steering wheel's been upgraded. Got a custom-made wheel that came out of Germany. It is more like the current steering wheels that are in more modern 911s.
It looks like a 991.2 or newer steering wheel.
It is. Yeah, it is, exactly. Also, I don't like when I drive aggressively, I don't like the leather. We changed the inserts to Pepita.
Let's have a look at that.
Insert. Yeah, I find these to be much more comfortable, especially on longer drives. They just have a different feel clearly than what leather would. I also continued those throughout the back, and a custom-made fiberglass enclosures to fit in the wheel wells where the rear seat bottoms were in each side, and then custom-made covers for them. So I like the clean look as opposed to being able to see them and more showy. So definitely can't tell what's going on in there. There's a numeric short shifter installed as well as the upgraded shift knob and matching emergency brake too. The short shifter's awesome, especially when we're driving in the twisties, because it allows you to go just very quickly and slam it into gear. Some small touches. We added the Porsche umbrella as well. So all the doors internally have been upgraded as well. So there's a three-way Focal speaker system in the front with a mid-bass down low in the door, 6.5-inch mid-bass, a 3.5-inch mid-range here in the factory locations, and then upgraded tweeters up on the dash Inside the door, we've used mass-loaded vinyl to dampen the sound so that you don't have that reverberation. So you can tell it's a more dead sound to it. And that basically was continued throughout the entire front of the car as well. So kind of continuing the audio portion of the car, upgraded the battery as well as an upgraded fuse system to protect everything coming from here and going into the amplifiers. I've used a yellow Tech Flex to kind of match the car, as well as yellow heat shrink throughout. Upgraded the battery terminals, and then there's 2,700 watts of amplification in here, 2 audio control amplifiers, a 1,200 watt 6-channel amp, and then a 1,500 watt amp that goes to the subs. Custom made the shroud, milled in and riv nutted in the shroud cover so that it's in solid. And on the top, what you can't see is this is actually cut out underneath here, and I've got like a chicken wire mesh so that it allows the heat to dissipate from the amplifiers. Yeah, I went to go upgrade the battery, and they had 2 choices. There was a black and a yellow, so that was an obvious choice.
So you have the multifunction? Oh, same one.
Well, yeah, there's no multifunction in this car, but
Chris has got a 991.2, just some basic, GT3 touring. But I just want to show the difference in the steering wheel, if at all any.
oh, and the B. You want the B on the car?
Look, that has got the yellow stitching too.
Yes. So it's it's the 991.2 steering wheel with the extended deviated stitching. It also has, if you can see from all the stitching, it has extended stitching throughout the entire car. So I have the leather wrapped steering column, dash, shift boot, seats, it's all the extended leather, all the way, extended stitching all the way across the door as well.
Yeah, so it looks like the steering wheel is pretty much a match to what Mark's got in his car too.
Pretty much.
Pretty close anyway.
Pretty close.
Yeah, the airbag is the same size and everything.
Yep.
I've got a 991.1 steering wheel in mine, and it doesn't have that particular shape. It doesn't suck having all these cars here to be able to compare side by side. I think it's unlocked. You can see the difference in the steering wheel. The airbag is much larger on this one versus the one from the 991.2. So that's some good up close details about the car. Now we need to experience what it is to drive this car and see it on the road. So our group is about to go for a drive through the Smokies. We're about to go meet up with some others down at the bottom of the mountain. So let's get everything together, get loaded up, and hit the road.
Sounds great.
We just did a key swap at the gas station, and I am now in Mark's Supercharged 997.1. And before I even get to the supercharger, the first thing I want to say is, if you've never driven a car with a numeric shifter, you need to do that. The moment I put my hand on this lever and shifted it into gear and moved between gears, I know for a fact the next manual car I get, I will definitely be putting one of these in here. absolute precision. It just snaps right into place. It feels extremely firm. Granted, the most recent experience I have driving a manual is the 1983 944, but we did a shift kit on it. It's not a numeric shifter, but still, thinking back to my 996, this is immeasurably better. So it just started pouring rain, and it looks like the sky's clear ahead, so hopefully we'll get a chance to drive on some dry roads to be able to push it a little bit and really get the experience. But I can tell it's absolutely got more power than what my 997.2 Carrera S has. That car has 385 horsepower, and this car being just over the 500 mark, you can feel it. You can absolutely feel it.
Michael's in Mark's car, Mark's in Jay's car, and Jay's in Michael's car? Got it in one. Michael, you did obviously press the smoke button too, right?
Whoops, not yet.
Oh yeah, wait till you click that. You feel it instantly. It's pretty cool.
We're about to turn on to the Foothills Parkway, which is like fast sweepers. It's not highly technical like the Tail of the Dragon. Whoa! Holy cow! That was only about half throttle. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of punch to that. That was a lot. That was a lot to take in all at once right there. That's the first time I've gotten on it in first gear and second gear, and I think I shifted at 5,000 RPM. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this car would have absolutely no problem keeping up with any modern 911. It's still a little damp out here, so, you know, we're gonna behave. Plus, it's not my car, so I'm gonna take care of Mark's beautiful baby here. It's pretty weird following my car on this road. It's just confusing my brain. Like, why am I not in that car? You've heard the expression rifle bolt precision shifter. This undoubtedly is that. Rev match into third. Here we go. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, I love it. I love it. So I would love to show you about the sound system, but that would mean that I would get copyrighted on this video, and can't have that. But trust me when I tell you, the sound system is absolutely unbelievable, and Mark did an insanely good job of fitting everything, custom building everything, and making it really refined and finished. I love how he did the seat covers back here. I love how he built that custom box up front for the amplifiers, and took the time to make sure it had, you know, the way to dissipate the heat. That's a really, really great job that he did with that. Inside the car, I know I'm comparing against my car, which has deleted mufflers for the moment, but it feels very quiet inside here. Like the sound dampening that he did inside the doors, I think did a really great job. This is one of the nicest, highly modified cars I think I've ever experienced. All the way down to, I don't know if you can see it, the fuse panel down here, he had that custom done with leather and deviated stitching to go along with the rest of the car. That's just really exciting. Really exciting to feel all that extra pull. And it, like Mark said, it's extremely linear. You don't have like a lag and then a punch like you do with maybe some of the older turbos. It just feels like a much hotter car than what it should be. So the mid-range torque on this thing is one of the more impressive features, I think, of the Supercharger. We're at 3,000 RPM now in third gear. I'm just going to put my foot down and we'll see how we go. Much more pickup than my car. And the other thing is these seats without the leather, you really don't slide around. These are not the bucket seats or even the sports seats. They've just got the same bolsters that I have, but having this fabric material makes it so that you definitely don't slide around. I've gotten so used to just planting my knee against the door and against the center stack to hold myself in place, but you really don't have to with a little bit of fabric to hold you still. We've made it to the end of the Foothills Parkway, and we will probably pull over here before we actually get onto the tail of the Dragon. But this has been just so much fun, such a cool experience. Thank you, Mark, for letting me do this. I appreciate it sincerely.